Ja.
Oh, we're gonna be in trees. We're not gonna be on the grass.
I might make it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there will be evil beetles or other bugs.
Tree is huge.
Right button. Huh. I gotta get used to this again.
Ew.
This game is so bright
Wee.
and colorful.
Wee. Hit. How do I jump off?
There's a convenient path on this branch. Ants. So many ants.
Well, ants do make paths.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never had ants making little paths in your garden?
But yeah, I mean, we both had unwanted guests ant-wise.
Yeah, but ants don't make paths indoors. I mean, like, they don't make little trails. But we had on grandma's summer cottage, there was a little, like an actual trail.
Tingy balls. Ah!
Balls?
You know, sparrow... what do they call it again? My mom used to hang those all the time. Ah!
I told Rose not to throw her shoes up here.
Bird balls.
Yeah, but I forgot the species of birds. She had a name for it. Ha!
Yeah, sparrows or finches or
I think
both.
it's... Right, I gotta get used to this again. No, that's the wrong button.
Yeah, click the right button.
There.
More ants.
It's hard to be Spider-Man.
They face through my leg.
Here we go.
Why did you throw a paper plane?
Why did I do that?
Did you get an achievement?
I don't know.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, no, the second... Oh, dang it. Hey, hang on.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Did you build a tree house for Rose?
No. Why do you ask?
Why is there an iron button inside this tree?
Who could have built those? Ha!
Why are there windows in our tree? And why is there planks here? Huh?
Because parkour?
But the ants didn't use it, so why was there?
Well,
right.
It was a project that they abandoned.
Children's fantasy.
Finally,
Yeah.
use for that thing.
Let's get across.
Yeah, I totally jumped on that.
Oops.
Totally jumped on that as well.
I mean, I jumped on it, but I didn't jump to the other thing.
You have to wait for it to swing closer to the bird feeder.
Yeah, or something. Hit. And no, I wasn't close enough for the row.
Okay, that does that. I forgot that. Okay, I found that button again.
And no, I wasn't close. I pressed F and then I pressed F again. When I shouldn't have. Whee! Okay, there we go. Whee!
Okay, how hard do I have to push that button before it does something?
Push it so hard until it does something.
Ah!
Maybe not too hard. Hey,
There.
you did it.
That wasn't too hard.
I don't see a way to get the roses
Butterflies.
Let's get higher.
Oh no.
Ooh, bouncy shroom.
We call them elven banks in Dutch. That's just these things. I don't know what they're called in your
Like,
language.
Yeah, elven ears, I believe.
Oh yeah, you told me already. Yeah.
Boing. Boing. No. Oh, do we have to do the swing thing again? Oh. What?
Oh come on! I have to. I actually landed back on the lower branch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spawned back. I mean, I spawned after I died, but...
I'm a superhero with a rope.
You're a clay man with a rope.
Yeah, beware the Clayman.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
I mean, if you jump off and die, then
No,
you're
it
gonna spawn
doesn't
back.
really. Oh yeah, it does.
This saves your progress. And I've got burp juice. So I apologize in advance for your poor earballs.
My earballs.
Yeah, they're gonna hear a lot of burping noises.
Boing. Huh.
Whee! And a Christmas
It's weird.
chocolate.
Already? You get a prompt.
Nay, grab hold.
Yeah, already they were on sale. I couldn't resist.
Huh.
It was a little chocolate Santa.
But we still have Sinterklaas here. Which is technically Santa, but at the 6th of December. It's basic, yeah. Alright, I'll just double jump when I let go.
You can do it. At least I'm not screaming "Shava" at you every 2 seconds.
Shiva!
What's
Oh,
it
dear.
doing up here?
Looks like a
Shove
pulley
up.
controls it. Hey, look, Cody, a door.
Eh.
Door in a tree? I don't like it. We gotta get to Rose's room.
But can't you see how far away it is?
Yes, I can see how far away it is. That's why we gotta keep moving.
Yeah, maybe there's someone inside who can help us.
Really?
Mm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's a hobbit hole.
What are you doing? We don't
In
know
a
what's
tree.
inside there.
Come on, it might be a shortcut to the house.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if it's...
Who sent you?
No one. We come in peace.
We're trying to get to the house.
The house. What's your business there?
We haven't got time for this. Is this a shortcut or not?
I think my game crashed.
Oh, and we're still in the cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, my game crashed.
Oh.
Okay. Okay,
Ah.
let's see. I had your stream open. I'm gonna close it because it probably didn't help.
Okay.
And
anyone-
then I'm gonna...
I'll just... If anyone shows up in chat and says something weird, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's probably only wizard anyway, but... Yeah, like I said, the game is fine mostly. The cutscenes, they're not cooperative.
Yeah,
Excuse
that's
me.
a burp. I don't have a burp
Yep.
counter.
But it didn't take as much time when I started it directly through Origin, so it
Oh.
might just be 1 or 2 minutes instead of like 5 or 6. So,
Are you there yet?
how was your day?
Are you there yet?
No. Still got Spanish book spinning.
I should stop making faces at the camera.
Yeah, especially now since I closed it, I can't see it.
Yeah. It's a waste of face making. Oh well.
Mm.
You know what I regret? I bought a new lawnmower. You're like one of those seat mower, a sitting mower. And I can't use it.
What?
I just want to know how it performs.
Why can't you use it?
Because the ground is extremely soggy. It's a relatively heavy machine, and it's wet. So it will clog up. You have to... And there's no grass to mow it. It's just that it's new and I want to use it. And it's like, no,
Why did
you'll
you
have...
buy a lawnmower in December?
Because they have trouble supplying crap like that. So it's like you gotta order it because otherwise, if spring begins and the grass starts to grow again, we're not gonna be able to supply you with one in time. So you're gonna have very, very long grass.
But you already had a mower, right?
Yeah, but it broke down, and one part that broke was like, yeah, we could replace that, but the other parts are also 15 years old.
Yeah,
And they're all gradually, of course the wear and tear is different on the different parts, but they're all going to gradually break down, and it's going to cost you, well, frankly, a new machine. So,
Yeah.
consumption society.
Could have bought a scythe.
Yeah, but I have like 2 days in the week where I have to do a buttload of other things. And,
Okay, I mean...
And then 2 hours to mow my lawn. That's like a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, I'll be mowing my lawn for 3 hours or 4 hours.
I'm in.
And the kid next door that usually does it is like, yeah, I could do it, but I also have things to do. Not that he does a very good job, though.
Then send me an invite. Are you paying this kid for
Yeah,
services?
I'm just gonna let him do it for free.
I mean,
if he needs the money, obviously.
you could do it like as a workout.
All right.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, I hope.
That tree is huge.
Don't worry about it. The ropes will take us to Rose.
Well, at least we got used to it now. Hey, those are ladybugs.
Wee!
Oh, I told Rose not to
Whee!
throw her shoes up here.
Oops. I told her I did that when I was a kid.
So you're the guilty one.
She's
You
outgrown.
threw
them
my
anyway.
paper airplane.
Well, there's another one. You can throw that.
Where?
Further up ahead.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I forgot about the second one.
Okay, you could probably do without it. There's a window in that tree, love.
Treehouse for Rose.
No.
A window?
Why do you ask?
There are windows.
Oh. Who could have built those?
Oh right, I'm the American.
Yeah, but it rubs off.
More like, oh, Windows in our tree, mate. Mate, whatever.
Finally,
Also, ah!
Wrong button.
I'm not your sister, so don't stop. What? Hang on. I'm not your cousin. Stop talking like that.
Excuse me?
As in your, May being your wife. I'm not your cousin. Stop talking like that.
I'm gonna leave the plane there for you. You can throw it.
Ah.
I don't see a way to get to Rose's room yet.
Let's get
Hey,
higher.
Whee!
Bouncy.
I'm gonna throw it over there.
Here we go.
Maybe if I... Oh, come on. I wanted to get it through the open window.
yeah, I wanted it too when I threw it,
You're
but
a
it didn't.
clayman with a rope.
Yeah, beware.
And there was one little termite stuck to that paper airplane, and then the entire house was screwed.
Ooh.
I don't know if it works that way with termites.
No, I mean, unless it's a queen, then I guess it would like eat itself fat and then just die. Because termites are pretty much like ants in that way. They have colonies and they have a queen and they can't live
But-
on their own.
Won't they, like, try and find their path back to the nest?
Yeah, but if they can't, they gon' die.
Or is it a hive? Why did I call it a nest?
No, it is a nest.
Oh.
I think hives are only for flying insects.
They're technically the same. I remember a biologist who studied ants and wasps on the
Yeah, well,
Finnish
they're related,
archipelago. Huh. And she was like, we can't tell the difference yet, but we'll figure it out. But genetically, they're identical.
It's just that wasps have, but they don't lose their wings. They
Yeah.
have them all the time.
Is that our pot lid?
What's it doing up here?
Looks like
Okay,
a
let me
pulley
hope.
controls it.
Okay, now let's hope it doesn't crash.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, Cody, a door.
A door in a tree? I don't like it. We gotta get to Rose's room.
But can't you see how far away it is?
Yes, I can see how far
Excuse me?
away it is. That's why we gotta keep moving.
Well, the cutscene's looking better, so
Help us.
Really?
think yeah, it's probably your stream.
Yeah, the browser usually sucks up a lot of system
What's
resources.
it
Yeah.
doing? We don't know what's inside there.
Come on, it might be a shortcut to the house.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if it's
Who sent you?
no
Squirrel!
one?
No, it's a squirrel. I thought it was a mouse.
We're trying to get to the house.
The house. What's your business there?
Why would a mouse live in a
Haven't got
tree?
time for this. Is
Because
this a shortcut
our
or
squirrels are
not?
red, and this one's not red.
Well, I mean, reddish brown, and it depends on the season.
Oh, I told you this was a bad idea.
Not helpful. Come on, help me push. It's too heavy.
Why the glass jar?
Well, at least we can see through it.
Oh, that's great, May. We're imprisoned, but the view is amazing.
Dad?
Uh-oh.
Dad, I have to tell you something. It's important.
I'm in a trance.
Have
Wizard!
you heard of this book by
Zort.
Dr. Hakim? He says
Hello,
that it's
wizard.
important to forgive each other. Because then you can become friends again.
The voice actress who did the voice of the kid is
If
not
you
very
want, You can
good.
borrow the book.
Well, it might be an actual kid.
Okay,
No.
you're busy. Sorry.
You gotta check that movie, Dragon Hunters. The voice actress who does the voice of the little girl in that movie, they actually the producers, the people who made the movie said, like, no, we need a 12 or a 14-year-old girl to do it. We don't want it to be a woman that does a girl's voice. And they even found a Flemish Belgian girl to do the Dutch version. That was kind of cool. And that's the only thing she did
Did they send you here to kill us?
in the IMDb.
No.
We're not working for any wasps.
We'll see whose side you're on. Pull a
See?
switch.
Squirrels!
Yeah, fluffy tails.
Oh, get away, get away, get
Ah!
Oh, great. We're going to get tortured to death by wasps.
It's fine, we respawn.
Boss, it doesn't look like they're on the Wasps team.
And why don't they die?
Maybe they have superpowers. What if they can help us?
Let's find out.
Why does that one? Why does that one squirrel have like
You okay?
it looks like Fidel Castro, except squirrel.
Well, it might be like a guerrilla leader.
Mr. Big Squirrel.
They should have a beard.
Squirrel gorilla.
You want to get to the house?
A squirrel dantel.
We can get you there.
He's blind on one eye.
Kind.
On one condition.
What do you mean?
You gotta help us with the problem.
Does he have a scalpel for a weapon?
Come on, Cody.
Maybe. Or like a razor head.
I remember I was hiking in the woods.
See,
there
there's
was
your
a-
red squirrel.
Yeah, and there was a red squirrel, and I think he was just either washing himself with water on the grass
Mate, that's our remote control.
or drinking from the water. And he was so like, I'm washing myself here. And he was like really busy. And I said, oh, hi there, buddy. And then he was like, holy shit. And then I was really close to him, but he was so busy, he hadn't noticed me.
Hey, that's my underwear.
Hardly a loss.
Ah, the underwear gnomes.
You used to
Oh.
love that underwear.
Used to.
Oh, of course they have hearts.
The wasps have invaded our tree and wiped out most of our tribe. You two must kill them.
What?
Great.
We can't kill those crazy creatures. You nuts? No offense.
Don't worry. You'll just survive 2 of them.
Against a whole swarm of them, surely we'll die.
That's why you're going to need these. My latest in cyber hazelnut technology. The tree sap Abshiki 57.
Oh.
Combined with a drill bazzer X200.
They get to shoot honey?
That's
Oh,
better.
explosive honey.
There's one more thing. We sent in an undercover agent who could operate our queen robot.
As planned, the wasps believed
Welcome to 1980 squirrel.
Instead of wiping out the wasps, our agent was seduced by its power and switched sides.
Uh-oh.
So, kill the wasps and the agent in the robot, and we'll help you get to the house. Understood?
Yeah, sure, but isn't there a more
Oh, it
civilized way that we can-
shoots the goop that you shoot. I don't know what that is, but the gun that I'm wielding shoots stick matches.
Really don't want to have to
Well, I
kill
have
giant wasps.
flammable
You
honey.
wouldn't have to.
Hmm.
If you'd cleaned out the hive.
It's it's a hand gel pump.
Remember? In the real
It's
world,
cool.
In our tree,
What is my gun
wasps
anyway?
so many times and you
It's a
promised never
biro. Oh yeah.
Yeah, fine. But we wouldn't even be here if you hadn't knocked on the squirrel's door.
Well, at least they're gonna lead us to the house.
What are you kidding me? You believe that? I don't trust those squirrels. They stole my underwear.
Oh, believe me, that was a blessing.
Oh, really? Well, at least
You
my
probably love
underwear
those
is now a
underwear, though.
Sophisticated part of a flying machine.
Oh, I sincerely doubt it can fly.
Of course you do. Ugh.
There are flying squirrels. I mean, they probably can build airplanes
My real body, so that we can get divorced.
Oh,
if they
me
had
too.
the smarts for it.
Oh.
Huh. Well, now
Oh,
we're
we've been
cut off.
separated.
Now.
I
It's
guess
gonna be
time
one of
to
those
kill some
separated
wasps.
level
What?
things.
Alone?
Don't worry, we've got weapons.
You mean these homemade squirrel DIY drill bazzer tap shaky things?
But what is that thing you're
Powerful
holding?
They are. Let's drill.
Looks like the
Baz.
nozzle of like a water bottle.
Yeah.
A
Alright,
target, huh?
Ah, I see her out. I mean, I see a silhouette. I see a little silhouette of a man. And it's you.
Scaramouche.
Will you do the fandango? Very, very frightening. What is that? I got 2 guns aimed at the door. Oh.
Am I coming? I got my eye itch ball.
Eye itch ball.
Eyeball itch. I mean.
I need goop on my side. Oh, there you are.
Oh, it's the resin.
Yeah, that'll...
I got turpentine. Nice. Okay, well, it makes sense. It would light on fire. Natural turpentine.
I always forget that you can't really pick anything up. Other than that...
What is this? Electricity. Can I, gaboom? Aw, it doesn't kaboom.
Alcogel.
Looks cozy.
Was it the best name for Alcogel is paper cut finder?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I use very sharp grinders for my work, so occasionally you just grind in your finger. That always happens.
You know, alcohol is just alcoholic gel.
Yeah. And every time I have to alcogel my hand, it hurts.
Well, of course it does, because you're putting it in your tiny wounds.
Look, Cody. Using targets.
Wow, your aim is terrible.
I've been playing Enlisted all day. Of course it's terrible.
And your aim should be bad. Don't shoot the squirrel. Hey, don't shoot the squirrel. Blah, 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 blah.
Huh?
Excuse me. I hit that.
You hit that. It was
I
just
totally hit that.
that goop was sitting in midair.
We have the thing up there.
Well done. Now, go give those wasps a warm welcome.
I don't play Battlefield games anymore.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Don't shoot me. I'm your husband.
The more the reason.
Wow, rude.
Man, what the hell did they...
Wow. This is impressive.
I'm getting spooky vibes. Can we please turn back?
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We've sealed the doors behind you to protect against the wall.
Alright, I
You
guess
know-
I'm...
Way out, the wasps
This tree is a lot bigger on the inside.
dive into the abyss.
Yeah, it's a tartary tree.
Turdus tree?
Tartary.
What? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. I just shot the thing and I'm stuck here.
Hello? Let me through, please. Shoot it again. Ah. Thank you.
Down we go.
No, I need to heavy.
Now, imagine if you
Boing.
projectile
Boing.
vomited like this.
Like,
Man, that probably would hurt.
probably. Bunny,
Huh?
this is the Resident Evil game now.
No, it's actually fun. It's nothing like Resident Evil.
But you gotta shoot the yellow glowy thing.
Oh, like that.
Ah! Oops. No, get me up on the bouncy mushroom.
What do we do here?
You shoot that thing.
There's a thing?
Yeah. And the bouncy mushroom and... Hey! Blah, 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 blah. I gotta shoot the target. No, it's a target.
What target?
If you jump on the mushroom, you can see the
Oh,
target.
there it is.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ah, but you have to lower it so I can hit it.
And how do we get up on it?
Release this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's pulsating.
Only the best. Only the best. Good goop has to pulsate. Eh.
Good goop has jiggle physics.
Hang on, I'll have to.
I found nuts.
Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. Do you think if what Wizard says, if Yggdrasil were a tree that was hollow, would it be bigger on the inside?
Probably.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bit higher. Oh no, wait, there's
Blah,
crap.
blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Squish. Squish. I want to see how big I can make it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, probably that big.
Gelatin. Ooh, that's a big explosion.
It looks like honey. I want it. Oh no! You know what? It's
What?
the it's the splashy goop from Fuertel.
Fertile? No. Yeah.
Painty goop.
Now lower it again.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble destroying it if it's...
You shoot through the thingy.
That doesn't work. Look. Oh no, I don't. It does.
Mm-hmm. Blah, 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 blah.
Messenger of the God Squirrel?
There's a bear trap here. Blah, 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 blah.
That's because he shits in the woods.
It doesn't look safe.
Darn, the sap isn't sticking.
Looks like squirrel tack isn't foolproof.
Is it bouncy time? Dying. Dying. Oh, there's a thing over there.
Maybe another surface will work better.
Oh, it's a
Does
rope
that-
thing. Ah, rope thingy. Don't shoot me.
I have to. Okay, now that should probably be you.
Yeah. Whee! 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 Haha. And oh, you spared me right.
Ah, door opens here now. Oh, it's a counterweight. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Ooh, pretty.
They're steampunk squirrels.
They're experimenting on an acorn. They really are nuts.
Look at those Tesla coils. These squirrels seem far more capable. Look at those
Far more
Tesla
what?
coils. These These squirrels seem far more capable than I thought.
I see you have facilities. There's really nothing to see there. Just look along. Those barbaric wasps would never understand the potential of hazelnut.
Why do they have a giant hazelnut in a vat like it's some sort
It's
of
an
a
acorn.
acorn? Oh yeah, like it's some sort of a genetically engineered clone.
Because they obviously want
acorn.
to grow it bigger and have more nuts.
Nah, I think it's an A-bomb acorn. That's why it's called an acorn.
Hmm.
They're building nuclear acorns. What the? I took.
Blah, 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 blah. And this didn't lead anywhere? I think you explode. You... Ow. Oops. Yeah. Explode that. And go there. And... Blah, 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 blah.
It's a sewer lid.
Wish?
Do I stick in that goop? No.
I don't think so. Bloop.
Ah, I can't shoot no more in this. Can I still shoot in this position? In the side view? I don't think I can shoot anymore.
Oh, you jump there. Stand still. Stand still. Blah, 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 blah. And jump.
It's slowly turning the other way. I'm going
Jump
to
back.
fall even faster now.
Jump back. Jump on. Jump on.
Jump around.
Eh. Eh. Nee. Wait. Okay, I'm on it. It's a sewer!
Yeah.
Sewer in a tree, huh?
Well, technically we were already in a sewer. No, we weren't. That wasn't us. That was just below the shack.
Push the red button.
Okay, push the red button.
What is over here? What is over here?
Hey, this lid looks loose.
Shoot it!
There.
Hey, come
Don't
over here!
push the red button.
Come over here. We need to...
I can't. I'm stuck.
No, you're not stuck. Why are you stuck?
Because they said not to push the red button. So that means push the red button.
Wow, you're dumb.
I don't like the look of this.
You've never seen Ren and Stimpy. You still haven't seen it, have you?
I've
If that was
seen that thing you sent me.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, the Tough Love Bunny. That's not Ren and Stimpy, though.
No,
is
that's
it?
the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. But in Ren and Stimpy, there is space when they're in Space Madness, the episode Space Madness, and they're stuck in space together.
Wrong button.
See, now you get to electrocute me. Now you get to burn me.
Oops.
And oh wait, I thought I was gonna. And now you get to acorn me. Ha! No! Ha!
Should have expected this from squirrels.
I'm getting tired of this, Cody.
But anyway, they have the history eraser button, and Ren asks Stimpy not to push it. But at the same time, he's constantly saying like, you really want to push that button, don't you? Or stuff like that. That shiny candy-like button. You won't push it, won't you? There.
I am not not gonna let you forget that one.
Now you go in. It's
Lighten
fun.
up, you look
Yeah,
fine.
come on.
No.
Oh.
I see you found our nuts, bath, and sauna machine. Safety pending, of course. We haven't worked out all the...
Kinks.
Do you remember that one of the earlier 3D animations was done with walking? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, because you suddenly went immobile.
Yeah,
One of the-
because I went to drink a lunch of my
chocolate. That one of the first 3D animations that they made was with a small office lamp like that, or desk lamp, and a big one, and they hopped around on their foot.
Yeah, and then they had the ball that's Pixar.
Yeah. That was that was one of the first really convincing 3D animations that I saw, and it still holds up relatively well.
That's why Pixar has their bouncy lamp logo.
Yeah. Oh, it has a bouncy lamp logo?
Yeah, you know, a little desk lamp comes in and it bounces on the eye, and then it's like, oh.
You gotta release all the clamps.
You're a clamp. Oops.
Be a bit more... Do you think that's enough?
Yes. Geronimo!
Looks like something was kept in here.
Yeah, something big. Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I don't trust those squirrels. I mean, they have all this machinery.
I think
They're
it was
creating-
a mutated acorn.
Yeah, they're creating Franken squirrels.
If books can talk, they're probably mutated acorns. Blah, 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 blah.
Snapped up.
Ooh, wee.
I don't know if Wizard's still listening. I actually started reading Dune again.
You shot it too early. No, stop shooting.
But that one's lower now.
Yeah,
We should
shoot
move towards
that
that one.
That looks like a wasp's
coming.
nest.
Killer wasps. This one's out.
Boss fight ish.
Woo! We got one.
Ew.
Ew.
That's the flight of the bumblebee.
Let's go.
These are wasps.
Yeah, but the music that's playing, isn't that the flight of the bumblebee?
I don't hear it
I
really.
think that's the last of them.
You hear that narration? I didn't hear it. I only saw the text.
What narration?
Exactly. I saw
was it?
subtitled, but there
Yeah.
was no talking.
Huh.
Look at this. This acorn has arms.
Ah, finally. It can
Fill
make
it with
itself...
fire.
It can claw my face off now. But those aren't just arms, it actually has
Oh,
claws.
excuse me. Excuse me.
That was a long one.
Yeah. Is this over here? Yep. Nope. Doesn't stick to metal, huh? Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. What else is... Oh, there's a hook.
There's something behind you that's growth that burns behind you. Is that something?
No, this doesn't burn.
Oh, it doesn't.
Does this? No, it doesn't stick to metal.
Zap that.
I think we need to create gas. Yeah, start fires in the furnaces here. And then you get gas.
Yeah, I can create gas otherwise.
You're constantly creating gas.
Okay, you shoot me. Wait. I blah 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 blah. And then blah 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 blah.
Alright.
Wait, what? Hup.
Fire it up,
3,
man.
2, 1.
Woohoo! Whee!
Hey, May? I think there's a bridge here.
Let's knock it down then.
I need fire.
Oh.
Oh,
How?
wait, I think I can zap all the way.
I can't get a good shot from here, Cody.
Yeah, you need to create you make a fuse-ish. That's good.
There. Yeah. We smart sometimes. Shoot it
Where?
inside.
Oh. Portcullis.
No,
That's a
I
fly
guess not.
trap.
you're a fly trap.
My game
No. What?
my game lagged when you said your fly trap.
Even the game was offended.
Looks like some type of tug of war.
Alright. It's a tug of war.
We can play a game.
Yay. Pull rope. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready to fall into the hole?
Oh, that hole is made for you.
Fits
Get
you
into
better.
the hole.
Get into the hole.
Ah, it's Resident Evil all over again.
Bye-bye.
Ah. Ah.
Need I remind you that I have a keyboard?
Yes! I'm the master of the...
Yeah, and I was using my
Win, You're
thumb.
already a master.
I'm gonna use my digit now.
Don't blink, or you'll miss me winning.
Oh, come on.
Going down.
I can spam harder than you.
Boo.
Well, you won the previous game,
Embarrassing.
No.
and it probably ruined my E button.
The Squid Game?
Football.
Have you ever seen that Squid Game?
No.
No, I just like...
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't-
yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't know what
Yeah,
that
I don't think I'll bother with it.
is. I'm just watching reruns of Blake. I mean, I found Blake 7 somewhere. I'm watching that instead.
Wizard said it was good, but I don't think I'll bother.
I mean, Squid Game in essentially, I think the way what I've seen from it, it's like, oh, it's a Korean version of the Running Man.
Get out of this mess. I'm having a cold beer.
I'm having two.
What if we're stuck here? You know, stuck like this.
Dragonfly.
We'll get to Rose
Oh.
and break the spell.
We had a lot of those, but not so more anymore. Because they need water. I think they eat mosquitoes, right?
More like mosquito larvae.
Well, yeah. But they need water, and they weren't because of the hot summers. We didn't have any.
Mine.
Ooh, we're gonna Jones. Oh, it's a train cart from a toy train. Cool. Have you rewatched the Blake Sevens' episodes, Wizard? I haven't seen those since I was like, I don't know, 83, 85, and then I saw bits and pieces of it.
Since you were 83?
Driving those mine carts!
Ah! Oops.
Yeah, watch out. There's a different cart coming your way.
Yeah, it wasn't through the card I died. Yeah.
You smacked into a door? Does that kill you?
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't know when to swap rail.
Where did these tracks
Ah.
even go?
They just don't make him like they used to.
No, please,
Ah!
Oh, you gon' die.
Ah!
I made it! I live! I'm free!
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
How did you survive that?
Ah!
Really nutty transport? Bunny, you get old man reflexes.
No, I don't.
You don't have to steer, you only have to press F and she'll just jump over to the next one.
Oh! What? That's fucking easy. Weeveloid!
Hey, Weave! Now jump! Rope! Rope!
Where do I go now?
Down.
Oh, there. Yeah, I've seen people play Ratchet and Clank, but I've never played it.
Ratchet and Clank is fun.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Understand. This part is really much like Ratchet and Clank 1 and 2. What? You made it!
Yay! Ah, arena.
The bolt. Spin the handle to open it, but be on your guard. We've never made it past this point. Once
Yeah,
inside,
raw.
you will be on your own. May the 8 balls be
This certainly looks like a boss fight.
This is just a giant vault, and we're going in there to retrieve something that these accursed squirrels need.
No, stop shooting!
What?
Stop
I wanna
shooting!
shoot something. There they are.
Uh-oh. you can shoot. Shoot them. Shoot them all.
You'd make a good space marine. I mean, battle sister.
Where are they? Shoot the bottom one.
Blake 7. I found it somewhere. I probably should buy it. Because I haven't seen that since I was like...
Uh-oh.
It's mecha... What is that? Son of a bitch, he's got a chainsaw.
Yeah, shoot it from behind. Shoot him! Shoot him!
I gotta get behind.
You can probably shoot him from wherever.
No, I don't. I'm not
Okay,
getting
wait,
any.
I'll distract him. Hello. Ow! Now you distract them. Ow! I rolled a bad way. Damn it! Hello.
Ole!
No.
I'm a Toreador.
Oh,
Does he regenerate?
No,
Does he regenerate health?
maybe. Okay, we gotta kill him faster. Shoot him! Shoot him!
Baked beans. Yeah, he slowly regenerates health.
Shoot him!
Oh, come on.
You distract him.
Just a misstep.
Did we get it?
Yeah, looks
You've
like it.
never heard of Blake
Through
7?
that vault.
That's
I
not
have
a
also
fault. That's
never heard of Blake 7.
It's essentially...
Err.
It's like...
Oh, damn.
That's one giant-ass hive.
Soldiers, the security system has detected 2 intruders. Why haven't you eliminated them?
We are searching for them, Supreme Wasp Queen.
Search harder. Bring them to
Supreme Wasp Queen.
I've played Blake Stone as well. It's like a Wolfenstein. But it's the same engine as Wolfenstein, except it's set in space.
Squirrel inside a
Hey!
But Blake 7's like Firefly. I think that's where the Firefly mostly came from. But it has 4 seasons and a buttload of episodes.
No. We were just, exploring the,
premises.
Right.
I think you look scared, like 2 little chickens.
No, not at all. We were just scouting, preparing for the mission.
Yeah, right. Preparation is key.
Good, but remember, collaboration is also key. Very dangerous operation.
Thanks for reminding us.
You're welcome, eh? Hey, got it.
And I think it around. I'm not gonna. If you ever watch it, it's really cool. Stop doing the chicken. Just land in one of those tea lights and burn
Matches,
yourselves.
You can just burn them, right?
Yeah, but books don't burn very well. They need. If it's just a
I mean,
pile
the
of
pages
paper.
burn.
Yeah, but the individual pages burn very well. But
You
if it's
know,
like.
I think this thing I have, I think it's the nozzle of a water hose.
Oh yeah.
No, books, especially books bound with leather, they don't burn. That is one giant hive. Imagine if you saw that in your garden. Like,
What?
ugh.
A hive like that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I mean, that's probably like 2 or 3 meters. Like, it's
Yeah.
I sometimes watch wasp nest removal videos on YouTube, and they sometimes like
Okay.
ooh. Yeah, it's a thing.
They're wasp larvae. And they're
Larvae.
nests.
They splat real good.
Oh, poor larva.
Oh, great.
Done everything.
I wonder what they taste like.
Probably kind of.
Hey, this is like Alien Fire Team or whatever that game was.
Shoot
Is.
the nest! Shoot the nest!
Well, I was having too much fun shooting the larvae. Besides,
There
we
are
don't
more
even know.
larvae up ahead.
We don't even know what it does when they attack you, when they get you.
We're gonna nom on you. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, larva! Squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish. More larva!
Purge the heretics. Purge them.
Have you ever had mealworms?
The closest to an insect that I've ever eaten was a slug. I mean a snail.
Ooh.
The French.
Yeah,
escargot.
slugs, they're poisonous.
Yeah, slugs would be poisonous. That would be a serious intestinal infection, I think.
Yeah. What is this? Can you blow that up? That looked very blow-upable. No, but there are, like, snack worms and sneakets? Snack crickets? That are like,
What the fuck?
you know.
Yeah, but it's a game. It's one of those contests to the dead movies. Series. So.
Oh. Cover the wall.
Or it could be a Hunger Games or Running Man type of thing.
Shoot it!
What?
A bottle.
I'm trying to get a name at it.
And don't fall into the hole. Look, it's jammed.
I actually have Leonard from Redneck Rampage as a subscriber alarm.
Those can.
Or no, a follow alert. Ah shit, looks like we got company.
Shoot the more bottles. Shoot the bottles.
Oh, my face.
What the?
That's a mortar wasp. Whatever the hell that is. I'm dead. We're both dead.
I also died. We both died it. Okay, shoot this one first.
Alice in Borderland? What is that about?
Shoot that one. And then this one. And then the third one. What? They escaped. They escaped anyway.
We don't want to fight.
Who cares, Cody?
Whoa, wow. They dropped green crap. I hadn't even noticed that yet.
Probably poisonous.
Give me a match here.
You shouldn't play with fire. Don't give Mikey no matches! Oh, I haven't seen that skid in a bit. You can pet the llama all you want. Just don't give Mikey no matches.
There's a tiny one. Shoot it! Shoot it!
I can't turn that quickly.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, son of a... Why does he say exterminate like a Dalek? That's copyright infringement.
Maybe it's a Dalek wasp? A Dusk?
Wasps have dangerous weapons of their own.
Oh, yeah. But we're kicking some butt here, at least.
Shoot the
We're
bottle!
pretty good with that match gun.
Cody, you too. Keep up the sap.
Let's not get sappy.
Hey! Strawberry jam. No. What is that?
Acorn jam.
Acorn. Ugh.
You can't sting me now.
Don't say that. They're gonna come out and sting you anyway.
Son of a... I didn't know wasps dropped guacamole.
Poisonous guacamole.
Is guacamole green?
Yeah.
It's just
Washed up avocados. Of course it's green.
Oh. Right.
But if you leave it out too long, it'll turn brown.
Well, everything turns brown eventually.
Yeah. Except me in the sun, I only turn red.
Acorn jam. But that's hazelnut. That's not acorn.
An acorn.
What?
It was
It's
an
a slip.
acorn.
No, but Nutella is acorn. Oh yeah, Nutella is
My
is.
camera. Oh, I hope it's still working. Looks
Mm.
like the squirrels weren't always here. Nice, an action shot.
Ooh, step into the frame. No, through the frame.
All right, there it goes.
You didn't step into the frame.
Oh.
Aw.
It's
It's
a camera.
diorama. Diorama with a camera. If you look at my side, you can... Okay, you be the wasp. And...
Quick,
Eh.
into positions.
Ha!
How is Uskall red commie?
Yee.
You want to be in the hive with your head in the
Look at
hive hole?
that. You want to be in the hive hole. Look at that. Such a
Cool.
pretty photo. You gonna be in the hive hole?
I'm in the hive hole.
Timer's going.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Action pose. You have to
Whee!
wave it.
And...
Well, look at that.
Oh yeah!
Interesting. Looks like ancient technology.
Oh,
Beautiful!
That's pretty good.
oh.
What is this?
How did he get pinned up here?
Because I threw them up there.
Oh,
Jump over here.
this is an S. What you doing? Yeah, shake it, baby. I mean,
Okay, wait. Booty.
hang on. Did I capture it? The butt,
Wait
the
a
butt
minute.
stump.
Okay. Oh, you missed
No,
it.
hang on. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Okay, wait. I
Check it.
gotta look at this.
Nice shot.
Okay.
No, we
You
already
wanna
did.
do it anyway? Can't zoom. I'm in the most zoomed.
They just zoom on that thing?
Well, if you look at my side of the screen, you can see it's the most zoomed.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, have to pose, quick!
Yeah.
Oh.
I covered you up. Yeah. Okay,
Not
let's move
bad.
on.
You photobomb. Well, that's not photobombing.
Look, that's us in a little baby.
They've been spying on us.
Squirrel espionage.
Arena space.
What's where they at? Oh, that's a lot of.
That's a swarm.
Blah 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 blah.
Wasps, Cody!
I'm not getting my aim.
They called me the exterminator.
They really don't!
Extermination. Blah 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 blah.
How do you like that?
Ow. I was stop moving like a
How do you
swarm.
like them apples? Ow.
Leave us alone, pests!
I died it. Blip 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 blip. Good thing there's like no stamina bar at least. Ow.
Well, we are puppets.
So could have been puppet stamina.
Vengeance launcher.
Hey, don't do that.
I app-
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Ooh-wee.
Oh, crap!
Yeah, well.
I seem to have lost control of my character, but I'm still in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I must have somehow clicked outside of the window, except there's no window. That was weird.
Ah.
Ah. Wee. Wee.
We Zack Snyder did. You face
Fancy
planted.
shrimmy. Yeah. My mud face turned into clay. Or the opposite. Water.
Ah, shit.
We need to head that way.
Come on, May. We can't.
We're gonna
swim
need a
in
bigger
this.
boat.
Oh.
We're going by boat! Help me out!
What? By boat? This is a boat? All right, come on.
That's a... What is that?
All right.
A lid for
Like
a...
a barrel.
barrel, yeah.
Don't we need like oars or something?
Ah, sail will do nice.
Rudy, we've got an engine.
We do? Where?
It's in your hand.
What? Not just a face, mate.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, it works!
That is pretty fast for a round vessel.
Oh, do I have...
Oh,
do
shit.
we have to steer it?
It has a health bar.
All guns should
I mean...
So it's gonna be like a raft. It's gonna be like a bumpy raft ride. A wild water raft ride. So you're gonna have to steer it.
That's not
Aw,
really helping us.
it's like
And I'll
the,
have
the
to
boat ride in...
Yeah.
The way out.
Bye from up above.
They're all yours, Captain. I'll steer the boat.
No.
There she blows.
Oh, this is awful. Where am I going? It's the yellow glowy things. Shoot 'em! Shoot 'em!
It's gonna be steep.
What? Whoa.
Can you fall out?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe you can?
No.
Where are we going? Are we going through the waterfall or no over there? Okay.
It's kind of hectic here.
Make it through.
Maybe they come in waves in case we don't make it. Uskall's motorboating bunny. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and I'm not gonna try and visualize that.
Please don't. No. Oh,
well,
there.
in Resident Evil, there's also a boat section, except this one's more fun.
Except this one is actually doable.
Yeah. And not everything that you shoot at looks like it's made out of papier-mâché.
Aye, aye, Cap.
Whee! Blah, 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 blah,
Have you
blah.
even taken damage so far?
No.
Cool.
No, you jinxed it.
We've got some more wasp swarms up ahead.
Yeah?
Wasps.
But what are they
Seriously.
doing?
Yeah, the voice actress sounds like an actress that I kind of like a lot, but I've Sue Pollard, I think.
Uh-oh.
And she was in You Rang Me Lord
Hands on deck.
and Heidi High, but she has the same type of voice.
Eh.
How is that supposed to work?
Eh.
Ah, oh, it's too close.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are the storms? I'm frightened.
Haha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
It's drawing us in.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We took damage.
Larvae explode.
Ah!
We took a larva damage. We
So
took
you can
one
only take
larva.
damage from the larvae,
Well, we hit a larva. I don't
but
know.
you
if
can't
we
hit.
can
You
take-
can't take damage from bumping into.
Well, we didn't. So Uh-oh.
It's getting dark in here.
Stupid larva.
Ooh, glowing jellyfish.
Yeah.
But they're not jellyfish, are they?
Jellyfish
In a
can be.
tree?
You better get moving.
Look, the light. Let's go.
Alright, the water's electrified.
Cody, steer straight ahead.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I am staring straight ahead, you dum-dum.
But I'm the one who the best boatsman stands ashore ish. What's that?
Bleh.
Ah, let there be light.
There's footsteps on the floor.
I think we jump on the jellyfish! Ah! Don't fall into the water.
It doesn't look like poop water.
No, this is just jellyfish water.
Dream sequence music.
No!
Do they discharge if you stay onto them too long? Electrically? Damn it.
You're a discharge. Did you know that there's a Dark Souls boss called Ceaseless Discharge? Sounds absolutely disgusting.
Like Dark Souls. Ah,
Yeah, I guess you know what discharge is. Discharge is disgusting. It's like pus and other nasty shit that comes out of wounds.
oh, you don't mean in the game.
No, I mean like,
This must be the
Naturally.
squirrel's history.
ooh, squirrel?
And then there's a giant evil squirrel that farts. And then there's much rejoicing. Hey.
And then the bulldozer came and they built a house.
Oh.
Wait. Is that us?
Probably. Excuse
You
me?
need scissors? What is that triangle called in English?
Triangular ruler.
Magic
I don't know if it
markers?
has a name. I don't know if it has a name in Swedish. Ooh. Glow vines.
We call it tekendriehoek. You know, drawing triangle.
Whoa. Whoa. Ow. Why are we suddenly in space?
I don't know. There's no gravity in space, so this isn't space.
I mean, we are technically in space.
Yeah.
So it just depends on where we are in space. Wee! Who?
I know it looks beautiful and all that, but I don't really know what this is.
I think we might have eaten some of those mushrooms.
Oh.
What?
You've got a giant tree whale in there, or what is that?
They're catfish.
Catfish.
Oh, we're supposed to land on it.
That? Right, nature boy. What'd you call this?
The giant fish.
Fish that can
It's a
fly?
space fish.
Looks like
Space fish does what space fish
How
does.
does that help us now?
Yeah, I told you it was a catfish.
Well, catfish aren't dangerous.
He's big enough to eat us.
No. I'm getting a good vibe from this guy.
running through
Yeah,
the
you're getting a vibe all right.
Swimming.
It's a spiritual catfish.
I can't look around. My camera is fixed. All you do is you just don't want to fall off. I guess.
It fell off.
It's a slippery fish.
Most fish are slippery.
Why are you swimming upside down? This is like a log rolling contest. Or what is that called again? Remember? Stand on log, and then we have to jump to the next fish. Because otherwise it's gonna go back where we don't want to go, maybe?
Cody, is the plan to swim right through that wall?
Hmm.
No, hang on.
Uh-oh.
This isn't my fault.
Everything's your fault.
No, it's your fault. You're the woman.
You know, I am getting really tired of falling.
Well, be grateful you're in good shape.
Oh yeah? Thanks, May.
I meant good shape in this world.
I see. So you're saying I'm in bad shape in my real body?
Oh, I didn't say that.
May, I am made of clay.
Could you run, jump, and fall
I don't
like
know.
this in your real
The
body?
human version looks kind of fit. I don't know why she would complain.
So, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Okay.
Plunger,
Yeah.
dunger.
Well, I jumped on the wrong side.
That looks like a shooting range.
Ooh. Nah.
Cody, over here.
I mean, for being people who hate each other, they do get along pretty well.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's one of those mini games.
Oh,
I just had to get to my side.
charge gun. And then I have to hit you.
No, I have to hit targets.
So am I.
What targets?
They'll pop up. And then don't let them reach your
I
side.
know how to handle a plunger.
Eh,
Wasting plunges.
eh. Eh,
There we go.
I'm trigger happy.
eh,
Blaze away.
eh.
Boring. Cool.
Watch and learn.
Damn it.
Good.
Eh.
It's not fair, you're playing with a mouse.
Nothing to it.
I mean, that's fair.
Fish.
You'd be better.
Almost. That's right. Damn.
Damn you all to hell!
Please.
Uh,
Oh, rubbish.
no, no, no.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Screw that. I'm gonna use my mouse this time.
Require precision.
What? Okay, fine.
All right, I'm looking forward to this.
Excuse me.
Burp.
Yeah. Always with the burping.
Yes. Nice. Next. Ha-ha! Ah,
Really?
Aww.
simple. There you go. I was clearly made for this.
Right.
Shooting plungers isn't real shooting.
Mouse wins.
Yeah. But you play more Amy games than I do.
You play a lot of Hanzo.
No, I do not. I used to, but I do not.
Hmm. Wait, what the hell?
Wee, 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 wee.
Let's go. Bunusk, flack him up.
Like an elevator over there.
Yeah, he's gone completely Swedish.
Cross over.
Yeah. But that's a
Wizard.
deep pit.
I can't see what he says. What did he say? Tell me what he said.
Well, let's go. Bunusk, flark him up.
Try that again.
What?
Try it again.
But that's what he said. Let's go. Bunusk, flark him up.
I don't think that's Swedish.
No, of course not. It means let's go, Bunusk, fuck him up.
Well, you said he went Swedish. I'm like, oh, that's not Swedish.
That's the no.
Oh, you meant Swedish like Swedish chef?
Yeah, that's the only Swedish that I know.
Where are we going?
Way out.
Ah!
What the? What am I supposed to do here?
Dodge! Dodge!
You won't
Dodge
dodge.
him! Just dodge him! Ow.
Okay, let's just not try and shoot them then.
No, I can't shoot. It's no shooting. Just dodging.
E-to-the dodging.
Where are we going?
There is no shooting, only dodging.
They're back with their crazy saws.
Ow. Oops! Don't respawn when I'm in the middle, you... Ow! I couldn't move!
Ah, shit. Ah, the... Aren't you
fine.
invulnerable when you're in the middle? For a brief moment?
No, you're only invulnerable when you're yellow. Like when you respawn, yes, but doesn't... Not because you're in the middle.
You can jump too?
Huh.
Hey!
Shoot him!
See it. Let's clean up these stragglers. Where'd you go?
Like Torbjorn's molten core ultimate. Blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh, cutscene.
Oh. Well, that's a giant arena if I ever see one. Are you not entertained?
I don't know, but
I'm Farticus.
pretty angry.
Yeah, they do.
No, you're not getting that
Farty,
Spartacus
farty.
reference. Hey,
It's
giant
a
beetle.
It's a rhino beetle.
Oh, are you ready for this?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, stupid question.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Sap isn't sticking to it.
Yeah.
You gotta burn him.
Oh,
What, does he have laser beams now?
no, it's the shockwave from him jumping.
Wait, how the hell are you supposed to... Oh, you're supposed to jump dodge it.
Yeah.
Son of a... Don't jump too soon.
Now. Get him! Get him! Wait, I'm gonna sap the holes. Ow!
This is gonna be a bit tricky. Sap 'em all!
Excuse me. Apparently I rolled into it. he
Oh,
did a
come on.
triple.
I had that one. You fucker.
Funny language.
I've been playing a lot of Enlisted. I get very sweary when I do that. It's like, for example, ow, when there's a guy climbing a ladder, and the ladder is between you, there's a ladder between you and the guy that you're trying to shoot. The bullet doesn't go through the ladder.
Here, shoot him. Shoot
Type
him.
of bug.
Not. Well. Ow. Ow. I wonder if it has to be on these
Ah,
things.
damn it. Yeah.
Or if we can just, like, shoot the goopy goop.
No, I think it needs to be on there. Hang on. I'll wait for it to charge me and then I'll blast it. Ow.
Hey, shoot him. Or not. Shoot him. Yeah.
No, jump.
It's coming toward me. Shoot it.
This might take a while.
It's too far away from the thingy. There we go.
What about this pet, Cody?
What do you
Can't
think
feel-
we've been doing?
You can't fill up the hole twice? In a row?
You can. Ow. Crud. Yes, you can, but he was in the way. Oh, man!
Right, so this is like a tank in Enlisted. You can just dance on top of it. Well, not really.
That was a
dead burp.
A mighty burp. Okay, I'll sacrifice myself. Where do you want me to sacrifice myself?
Nah.
Stand and aim at one thing, and then I'm gonna make him stop at one. Well, you're not the one supposed to die, are you?
Yeah, I just wanted to lure him into the hole and then blow it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because you're the one shooting. Okay. Aim over here. Okay, do not aim over here.
Alright, use mouse and keyboard.
Aim over here. I said aim over here, not go over here.
Doesn't work when he's on it. I can't dodge jump when I'm using mouse and keyboard.
Ow. Don't die. Don't die. Don't shoot the blobs unless he's on them, okay?
Yeah, I
Ow.
think we might have to reconfigure my keyboard to do this because I can't dodge jump.
But you don't have to.
Yeah, I do. I am playing with mouse and keyboard because otherwise I can't aim.
Yeah, but I say you don't have to. Just go stand on the other edge of the playing field, battlefield, and I dodge, and you just aim and shoot. I'm gonna keep his attention on me. Ow. Well, you know, when I'm alive. Okay, now run away. I'm gonna take his attention, and I'm gonna stand over here. And you're gonna die. Aim where I am. Ah, mean. up. Ow.
Of course, shift is dodge. That's very possible. Hang on.
Shift is always dodge.
Yeah, but shift is my pinky finger, so whoever invented that doesn't know how a human hand works.
My pinky finger is on the shift. As you men, you have the weird hands.
No, I just have a very short pinky finger. Okay. Can I change my controls?
Yeah.
But I can't change my controls.
Maybe
input.
you can't in a bottle. Num num num. Come here, beetle. He didn't stop on the grate. I guess it was close enough. Ow.
Fuck. Fuck.
Okay. Over here. Shooty. Come on, little beetle. Ow. Oh, good thing I respawned. Ow. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. Everything is blobbed up. Okay. I'm lagging. It's coming for me. Okay, do it. Coming for you. No, beetle. Hit! Ah, he wasn't close enough.
Oh, you really don't want to get too close to that guy.
No, he's a big one. He'll stomp you. Come here, little beetle poo. One more.
Ah, come on.
I don't want it too young to die, hell.
I thought he was gonna charge.
No, he did stomp. Ow! Don't die, don't die. He's coming towards you. Hey, we did it. Aww.
Wait. Don't kill me.
Poor
I'm
beetle.
just a beetle. I don't even like the wasps.
So why are you on their side?
I'm a mercenary. I fight for anyone who pays me food and shelter.
What food? Huh? Worms? Slugs? Larvae?
No, I'm a vegetarian and gluten-free. I get
Ooh.
paid nectar.
Oh, okay. Well, you know the queen? She has all the nectar.
Huh?
So if you
We
help
gonna
us
ride a
get
beetle.
her down, you can have as much nectar as you want.
I can?
Yes.
Well,
You can have it all.
Oh, yummy. Oh. What are we waiting for? Come on, jump on.
No, I was wanted to ride a beetle bug.
Make it jump, Cody!
I'm trying!
Hey, Beetle, slow down! Cody!
Why do you always have to steer the vehicles?
Taxi driving!
I don't know.
Oh, down!
Shoot them! Kill them, eh?
Stop backseat shooting!
That's yummy!
Wee! Wee! Wee!
No!
Ah!
Oh shit.
Hey, you better not get us killed if you want that nectar!
It's just a beetle.
No! Still no! Shoot them! Nice one, May!
Come on, come on. Nectar. Why do you sound like Homer Simpson all of a sudden?
I don't. It's the beetle.
Maybe he's voiced by Dan Castellaneta? Ow! Don't hit those things, I imagine.
We're running out of trees!
I got this! I believe!
Oh, come on, we get an aerial assault thing? Or not.
Beetle down! Beetle down!
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Beetle down! Beetle, no!
Well, he can have all the nectar in hell now. That's Mecha Queen.
It's disturbing.
Listen, we know you're not the real queen.
Yeah, you're a robot!
Liars! I'm the Supreme Wasp Queen! Exactly! Attack!
Is that what you call a hive mind?
You got slapped for that joke.
Oh, listen to her! We're slowly chipping away!
Ooh, there's this thing here. Whee! Ooh, you gotta shoot her in the back. Going again?
Wait. Oh, you can grab it with your rope. Son of a bitch. That's a Geneva Convention violation.
Blah, 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 blah. I sprayed her booty. They're shielding. Interesting. Ow. Shoot her in the front. Ow, I got slapped. Don't die.
Hey, what are you supposed to do here?
You're supposed to jump. Ow. Shoot in the booty!
No, come on.
I shoot the booty! I shoot the chest piece! No. Oh! Scissors! I can't shoot! I can't shoot! It's just avoiding.
Ah, son of a bitch. I was not hit by the scissoring part of the scissor.
Well, the entire bee is deadly.
It should be only the scissoring part. I call bullshit.
Well, they're not actual scissors, bunny. That's why it doesn't count. Whee! Oh, that's not gonna work. Shoot him! Shoot him! I can't shoot her booty. Oh, I think you have to go around, and I stay here, and then I can shoot the booty.
Oh great, now we don't have a plan. You're suspended in midair.
Spray, spray, spray.
Spray and pray harder.
I spray and pray everything. I don't know where to spray more. Spray head? Spray chain. Ow! I fell.
I fell into a burning ring of wasps.
I spray the chain. It's the chain. Shoot the chain. Nom, 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 nom.
Alright, I'll change direct. No, I can't change direction. I'll bump into you. Maybe I need to be.
No, you just need to shoot. You need to poke a
No,
hole
if
in
I
the
were
shield.
if I were on the exact opposite end of the circly circle.
Yeah. Just keep on shooting. Shoot everything. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot the chain.
Yeah, I know, but
Shoot it harder.
finally.
Yeah. Hey.
I have to poke my nose.
Pick your nose.
I am the Wasp Queen, and I will kill you. What the? Are you...
See, it's a bumblebee.
Aww,
Oh, she's actually really
he's
furry.
adorable.
No, I am the Wasp Queen.
No. I told you. See, it's a robot.
That's bumblebeeist. Remember, wasps are either hungover or drunk. That's why they're always pissed off.
Wait!
Oh, Bumblebee, you cute.
Next attack. Let's see if this stings.
Ba-boom. Funny, why the wasp don't like the bumblebee?
I don't know.
She's so
Well-
round and fluffy.
In defense of wasps, if they probably would eat other wasps when they die because nothing goes lost. Don't they cannibalize workers or soldiers that die?
I don't think so.
But you are special. You are one of the noble.
And if they're like ants, they carry them away to their graveyard.
Really?
Of course. These
Yeah.
pollinate crops
Ants
that
have
eat
graveyards.
90% of the
Oh, well, I guess
population. Without you guys,
Not all
discard
spe-
piles, but
humans would die.
He's right.
yeah,
Like it would be smart for even a species like that not to eat their own, not to cannibalize, because you could catch diseases that you would normally not get
Save us.
from,
Yeah, that's
you know.
right. Hey, they carry their dead bodies to
Yeah.
a trash pile.
Her, do we? Huh?
Oh, so you're on the same
Yeah, that's a
team
better
now?
word for it.
Shoot them all.
See? They're bad.
Squirrels, ENG.
Hey, North!
Oh, we don't
This
have the weapons
cutscene-
anymore.
This cutscene is the only thing I've seen from
Oh.
the game before this.
Come on, Cody. Over here.
The only
But
thing I saw was like a a puzzle with a catapult,
Not a station wagon!
but I don't even remember if we've already passed it. You're steering again.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I saw that bumblebee
Hold your fire.
and the
Man
squirrel
the
thing,
cannons. I want air coverage.
and I was like,
Code nine.
nope, can't see more. I gotta play this.
Go.
Can't watch it. I gotta play. What am I? Oh no, the controls are inverted. Oh, this
Well,
is
yeah, they're
terrible.
airplane.
I gotta. No, this cannot happen. Options.
You're gonna invert the controls. I'm gonna use mouse and keyboard for this because I have to turn around. It's 360 shooting.
Input. Where's the invert? Invert XY axis. See, Cody. It's not it. No.
If a cannibal
camera.
if a cannibal kidnaps someone, does that mean eating takeout? or rather take out food.
Okay, I'm starting. Are you ready?
Okay.
Raising your pants. Focus on flying.
Whoa. She turns very slowly.
Into anything.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Ahead of us! Shoot it!
Oh. I told you I was gonna shoot it.
Wow. And I thought the lights go past
Yeah, no kidding! What kind of explosive acorns did they put in that?
Oops. That was my fault. I take full blame for that. I can't make it go faster though.
Wow, it doesn't pedal? Oh shit.
Oh! Yeah.
There has to be a speed.
Yeah,
You
there was.
should be able to speed up.
Yeah, I just
Otherwise-
got the speed thing right there.
Otherwise, those lids can close on us, and then
This plane it controls very strange. It's sluggish. Maybe we'll take the other side. We'll take this side.
it says a sign over here to certain doom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Odin, the gates are closing! Puppets!
Going as fast as I can!
This is impossible.
Well, you're not Han Solo, and this isn't the Millennium Falcon. This is not the Death Star.
I want to be the one shooting for one.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why is it always you who has to do the steering?
Because I'm the man. And you know women can't drive. Let's take this one.
Up, 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 up.
I go up, and then go lightly down. Lightly down.
Odin, the gates are closing! Puppets!
Going as fast as I can!
Oi! Oi, I made it! Ah!
Pull up! Pull up! Ah!
Telling you that with the steering is horrible. So slow, it's not responsive at all.
Yeah, my gun turns very slow too. The traversing of the sardine can is very slow.
I mean, what else would you get from world design?
To be fair, I've been driving Kampfwagens for the last 2 days, and the traverse speed of those turrets is also very slow.
Odin, the gates are closing! Puppets!
Going as fast as I can!
Now, don't look at the thing that you should be avoiding. That's what my motorcycle instructor told me when I worked for the postal office. Because otherwise you're gonna hit it. Yeah, well.
See, it doesn't steer at all.
What are you steering with, the Mazda? The keys?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm telling you, this is impossible, and I don't have a controller.
Even with a controller, that would suck. How?
We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah. Can you? No. No, you can't configure the mouse to do it.
No, it's not a camera thing. It's.
Does the plane lose altitude if you don't steer up? You have to keep it
No.
airborne. It
No.
always keeps the same altitude. Okay. Oh
No,
shit!
it's not about altitude. If I tilt it backwards, it flies up. What? It didn't even hit anything.
Why you hit the ceiling?
Odin, the gates are closing! Puppets!
Going as fast as I can!
Wing!
It's basically made out of sticks!
Huh. Oh great! Now we got hang gliding squirrels.
I mean, at least I hope that was a checkpoint.
Keep it steady, Cody!
Yeah. Otherwise, that would be very frustrating. All right. Ah, wow. I didn't even get time to aim.
You.
Can I shoot the incoming projectiles? Oh wait, you don't have me facing the right direction.
Sharp shooting, eh?
Meow, meow, meow.
Needs more Daka. Daka, Daka, Daka. Eh.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow, meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow. It helps if I make meow. Meow.
Yeah, I know.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Ah, fuck, my mouse mat is too small.
Yum! I didn't know what to aim for. Ah! Okay, which one are we aiming for? Which one are you aiming for?
The ones that are coming up. Let's just stay in the middle. No.
What do you mean middle?
Well, the center of the tunnel. See that? Not that. That not the edge. Stairs close.
Why was it turning around? Okay,
Right,
we're
in the middle.
trying for top right one.
Oh, the hole, the bottom one.
Yeah, of course the hole. Not the
Bottom one.
bottom. What do you mean bottom?
There's a bottom hole.
You're a bottom hole.
I know.
Ow.
Ah! Oh, there's a one in the back. Thanks for mentioning that.
No!
Would it help if I sing the... I'll try the top one then. Flash!
Okay, see?
Ah!
So turn around, turn around, turn around.
Yep.
Turn around. Yeah.
Turn around!
Evasive maneuver! Yeah, yeah.
It's escalating quickly.
Eh?
No.
Stupid balls!
Stupid buttholes?
Stupid balls!
No. Oh, I thought I could go under the thing. I thought I could go under that.
It was... The wizard says it was safer to fly in World War I.
Probably.
In a sense, maybe, yeah, the planes weren't so fast and it didn't take
they
it...
were pretty new.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was not as complicated as flying, you know,
I mean-
a four-engine plane.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
no, probably a lot of people didn't know how to fly a plane, so...
Also, there was
There
very little air
weren't as many.
collisions.
No. No. No.
No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. Are we out? Are we out? Please let us be out. I don't want to
Sun.
be here anymore.
Sunshine.
Noom! Ah, it's Mr. Army Squirrel.
Time to say goodbye, little doll. Can't wait to smash your wooden face.
I can't wait to kick your furry ass.
Hit him! Oh. Wait, am I the chief?
No, I think
No?
you're still...
Am I
Wait.
still steering the plane?
But how do you know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
still
still
steering
steering.
the plane.
But this is like in a
Okay.
movie. I hope I can rip out a...
I want to watch the match, and now I gotta concentrate on steering. Man!
I hope I get to rip out a spine. Hey, how come he gets to be Raiden?
Damn!
Uskall's flash hard. Yeah. Woof! Woof!
You Mortal Kombat hit him. You caught me.
Oh, no, it's a super level.
Oh no! Bunny, we have to cooperate! Yeah!
Thanks, Meg. Hey, Meg, that fight? That was epic.
Yeah!
Middle? Left? Right?
You know,
So we just
Okay,
control left and right.
No, because we need to move like weight.
No, we can only bank left and right.
Yeah, but you can't do left and I can't do right. Like. Oh, really? Ah! Nah! Nah!
Boom. Hey, I can't see where I'm supposed to be going.
Okay, you just listen to me then. Right. Middle. Left. 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 Middle. Middle. Right. Middle. Left. Right. Middle.
Hey!
Left. Middle. Left.
Hey, bicycle. Huh?
Middle.
The squirrels will be mad about the play.
Left. Right. Right.
Well,
Right.
it shouldn't
Right.
be stolen from us
Middle.
in the first
Middle.
place.
Middle.
No, 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 keep turning.
Squirrel the same way again.
Middle.
Or not.
Whoa!
Okay.
You think the squirrels will be mad about the plane?
Well,
Here.
it shouldn't have stolen from us in the first place.
I'll never look at a squirrel
Middle.
the same way
Middle.
again.
Left. Left. Mid. Bird. Wee.
Whee!
There's the shed! Oh, and our house!
Aim for Rose's room. The window's open.
Ah.
Oh, we're controlling again.
Ah.
What the hell were we supposed to
We're
do
always
there?
controlling. We're supposed to
Oh.
go underneath the shed.
Hey!
No, no, no. That's ne, not ne. But
Okay. Stay in the middle. Do not move. Alright. Middle. And right. Right, buddy.
I wanted to go left.
But then you gotta tell me. Can't just hang there. Okay, right. Middle. More left. More middle.
Hey!
You wanna go left? Fine, we'll go left. The middle.
We have to go into the shack, so.
Middle. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ah. I never can get the grass right. It always looks like a pattern.
Well, it's difficult.
Mummy,
I've seen games where they do
Mummy.
it right. Hey, look, it's a baboon. But where's his big butt?
remember him?
It's Moon Baboon.
Oh,
Oh, you're sleeping.
do you have that headache again? Okay. I won't bother you. But
I
when you
won't
feel
bother
better,
you.
maybe we can play with Moon Baboon again. And all the
What
other
are you
slave
British if you're in America?
We haven't played with
There's
them in a
molten
long
candles
time.
on the table.
Seems like a fire hazard,
I
doesn't it?
talked to Dad.
You know what you should do when you animate mouth like that? You should put a shadow into the mouth.
Just wanted you to
It looks
know.
as though her teeth are glowing.
Maybe her teeth are glowing.
Yeah, she had them fluoridized.
Mm. And then there's a black light in the movie.
Yeah. It's like that episode of Friends when Ross gets his teeth bleached.
His teeth?
Yeah, and then they're like super bleached, and if you shine a black light, they literally glow.
Mm.
The solar system.
Aw, there's a ram up there. Poor Moon Baboon.
Oh! Oh!
Now the window closes and smack.
That is the
Yeah.
last time I'm flying by the seat of your pants.
Oh, haha, you're a real comedian, you know that?
Thank
I'm a comedian.
Look, there she is.
Oh, I miss her. Do you think she's okay?
Oh, she looks fine. I mean, she's playing like nothing happened.
Thank goodness. Let's go and talk to her.
Yeah, but we should be careful. We don't want to scare her.
Are you saying I'm too harsh with her?
No, I meant she might get scared when she sees us. I mean, look at us. We've turned into a couple of dolls, remember?
Of course I remember.
Hey. Are you really ready to talk to Rose?
Why not? She's our daughter.
Well, can you talk to her without fighting each other?
Of course we can.
Hang on, what's that poster on the back behind the
Yes.
Hakim book?
You see, I don't think you are ready.
Wait, is he trying to stop us?
Dinosaur?
Dinosaur Land.
Oh.
And are we gonna let him? No!
We stop here, yeah?
Yeah, we continue tomorrow.
Wait.
If
What
I
if we
get home
can't
in
make Rose
decent
cry?
time.
Oh yeah.
We have to.
Or maybe
Stuck
Sunday
like
then
this
if
forever.
no work. If you can't get there in time tomorrow.
Look,
Oh wait, we'll just see when we stream or if we stream
We
on
see,
Sunday.
we see.
Yeah.
we really need those
What was that?
ears. The bigger the better.
Okay.
What
Space
is
baboon.
looking at us?
Space baboon.
It might be Moon Baboon.
There's a lot of pillows.
Yeah, it's a pillow.
We're in pillow
fort.
country.
Rose and I made it.
Oh, I loved.
See
I
that?
always liked
Yeah, well, you haven't played here lately.
making forts out of pillows
Oh no, I'm not allowed here.
with seat
Rose calls
cushions.
it mommy space.
Hmm,
Guys,
boy.
outer space.
Oh, I didn't know.
Because you're always working.
Andy, let's not discuss that again.
Just saying.
Ugh,
Aw, me?
you can't bounce.
No, my buttocks is too hard.
Okay.
But yeah, I will let you know when I am home and if I am streamy ready or too tired.
Okay.
Okay, we're only having a little birthday dinner, but I guess we'll
Oh.
probably be home around like 8 or 9 anyway, so we'll see.
Right.
Because my brother is turning 31 and my aunt is turning 60.
Oh.
Not at
Two
the same
birthdays
day,
in
but
one. Oh,
Yeah,
not at the same
they-
day.
no,
You're
my
celebrating
brother.
at the same day.
Yeah, my brother is on Sunday technically, and aunt is on Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Well. I think I should eat something. I forgot to
Yeah.
eat.
You should eat, and then you should go take a big poop, and then fall asleep to a movie or something.
Right. Yeah.
I need to turn my heating fan on because it's so cold. Our radiators don't work, and I called
It's
the guy.
the
and
guy.
They're gonna switch him on Tuesday or Thursday next week.
My
But it's so cold in here. It's like
My-
15 degrees. Like,
My g-
I don't want to sleep in a 15-degree room. It's
Well,
cold.
if you put plenty of blankies on you, that's actually quite cozy when it's a bit cooler in your room. At least I find that.
Yeah, but it's a very big difference between cool and cold. Like, I sleep
Still.
with full pajama. I have socks. I have pants. I have shirt. And
You're
I have
cold.
a knitted shirt. And I have my blanket. And I have my covers. Like a 2 blanket and full clothes. And I still freeze.
You're a
So it's
coldy
cold.
cold.
It's
You're a
cold.
wait, we have a word for that. Kauklum. It's a person
But
who's
I'm
always
usually-
cold.
I'm usually not always cold. But when I'm sleeping, because my bed is against the outside wall,
Yeah, like
it's
that.
cold.
You get
And I don't want to freeze when I'm about to sleep.
And if your outside wall is even, if there's a lot of wind hitting the outside wall, that's even colder.
Yeah, and it's -degrees outside now, and our windows are 60
not-
years old. They
not
haven't been
double
switched
glazed.
since the building did.
Oh dear,
Built-
I have double glazing.
Yeah, we have triple windows, but
Oh,
like the isolation around it, it hasn't been switched for forever since it was built or something. It was probably like dried up, and yeah, it's really windy.
it's maybe just the draft coming in from the edges of the window.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's just cold.
It's just cold. I have a thermometer like lying on my flower bench on by the window, and it says 14.
Huh?
Yeah,
How?
14 degrees.
14 degrees. That's cold for it. Normally, an inside of a house for me has to be in 16 degrees at least. Once it drops below 16, you get damp. You get damage from dampness.
Yeah, well, like that's like just by the window. But you see why I get cold?
Yeah.
Because my head is by the window. Like here like further in my room by the computer, it's like 18. It's fine. Like it's a little chilly if I take my shirt off or my hoodie off. But with my hoodie on and I'm playing games and watching movies, it's fine. But when I go to bed,
Yeah, you become immobile.
it's cold. And I don't want to lie there shaking when I want to sleep. Excuse me.
You want to burp.
I want to burp when I sleep, yes.
Crap, I need to take a shower. If I rub my eyes even more.
Yeah, they're gonna be red and annoying.
Yeah,
itchy.
it's because my room is kind of warm and I got a bit sweaty, and now I got salty sweat in my eyes, and that I gotta wash myself really quickly.
You wanna
yeah.
swap? You wanna swap temperatures?
Nah. You're living slightly closer to the polar circle, so I'll stay here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I will let you know when I get home.
Yeah. See you then.
If gaming or otherwise, see you Sunday probably.
Okay.
Okay.